conspiracy theories. I understand not all of them, not most of them, but you don't believe in any conspiracy theories?
What up, Curious Minds? Welcome back. Today, we're back again, delving back deep into the eerie side of TikTok. But before we dive in, look, make sure you're subscribed. You don't want to miss any of this good content. Hit that like button. Show us some love. We're working hard to share this information with you. And also comment down below if you come across any weird TikToks that you want to share with the family and the community. Without further ado, let's get into it.
We live in a soul system, not a solar system. Earth spells heart because it's the heart of a soul system. Earth is green, and green is the heart of the electromagnetic spectrum. And the sky is blue because blue comes after green. In order to get to heaven, you have to go through the blue sky. Your head is also heaven, and you have to go through the blue chakra to get to your head. You are a star, mister, minister, sister. Stir is star. We start in the stars, and our star goes through the 7 energies, which are our 7 energy centers in the body, mind, and soul. The earth is your body, the moon is your mind, the sun is your soul. The 12 systems in the body are the 12 zodiac signs. Stop looking outside of yourself with all of these religions. We are the whole universe in a physical body, and our consciousness is God experiencing this creation. The link is in the bio for this PDF.
Yeah, I want to see the resource where they get all this information from and put it together.
Yeah, you just showing a bunch of random charts. I mean, you know, come on, I need more than that.
Now, some of it I've come across bits and pieces in different books I've read, but that's for another day. We'll talk about it.
It's one of those things that is impossible to truly refute, and I think that's why it's so powerful. The story is that there's a tribe in Mali, Africa, that had never been visited by the outside world.
The Dogon.
French
I heard about
anthropologists
that.
in the 1930s, they met them, but what they were so fascinated by was that they had drawn in the sand orbital tracks of stars and things that they should not have known. They knew about the star Sirius A, but B and C. B hadn't even been discovered yet by radio telescope. Once B was discovered, they were like, wait, so the Dogon already knew about that before they even had telescopes. But they also say that there's a star called Sirius C that we haven't even discovered yet. They knew incredible amounts of information, not just about the Sirius star system, but about our Earth, the energy of it, the source God. The tribe had all these incredible stories of their heritage and their history that they wouldn't tell him. So this French anthropologist is forced to stay with them.
They learned not to trust white people
because they wouldn't tell him they didn't trust him.
You know, it's amazing though, because just following along with that, there's a lot of people, man, who truly believe that like we are not the most advanced civilization to ever grace this earth. And you know, I feel like what they were just talking about with that tribe kind of falls in line with that, man.
Yeah, I believe that too. 100% today.
I think it's our hubris as humans that really, you know, prevents us from like really taking a deep dive into the fact that whether or not that may or may not be true, because you know we want to believe we're the most advanced and we're the best and so forth and so forth. But man, the bottom line is that you know we don't know.
Our hubris and our genitals. All we do with that technology is show our genitals to each other. If we can get beyond that lower chakra, beyond that sexual plane, we may be able to advance and do some amazing things.
Shoot. It's what killed everything before us too. Hubris and genitals.
This, the same exact truck, up until the doors of the dealership. And look, if you go over here, it's the same.
That's a huge demand for yellow trucks in that area.
I'm about to say that you said nothing, my guy. Absolutely nothing. Next.
Caught on camera. This security camera captured footage of a car driving on the highway when all of a sudden it started to float almost like gravity was turned off. This person was driving through a town and started recording when they noticed that everyone outside was frozen still. And here's a mysterious video.
Was that a whole community playing Mother May I?
I know, right?
Plane floating in the sky, not moving.
Red light, green light.
Yeah, that was crazy. That's crazy, especially the cars.
A deck of cards makes some very interesting games and demonstrations that you can do in space.
No.
Yeah. You caught that, right?
Wait, what?
He's in space.
Yeah.
The car shouldn't have failed.
Yeah.
Zero gravity. Well, he's in space.
Yeah.
That was great.
Man, stop playing with me.
Hey, what was that? Oh, you got caught, NASA.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you see how high her shirt moved?
Yeah. That joint was caught on a string or something.
That's wild.
Reflection of the bubbles. Okay, let's see. He just appear out of thin air. Green screen, anybody?
Yeah, right.
Wow. Explain that one.
Hey, it's a lot of people smarter than me who really, really, really have doubts about whether or not we went to the moon and all that, man. I'm just saying.
And the crazy thing is, I know Dr. Johnson, you know, from Hidden Figures, that actually did the math for the trajectory.
I'm standing on an underwater full-size replica of the International Space Station in a gigantic indoor swimming pool.
But I said that to say this. I know her, so there was an actual project where they actually did work towards getting to the moon. It's just that from everything that's come out since then, it's hard to really believe that we actually went. Especially NASA has never come out and disputed everything that's been put out online now.
The pool is a staggering 40 feet deep, and everywhere I look are full-size replica sections of the International Space Station.
Wow. Bye-bye.
During a spacewalk when his helmet filled with water. This happened again just last year. Air bubbles, helmets filling with water, and drowning. Are they in space or are they underwater?
Wow.
Interesting. Uh-oh. Green screen.
Uh-oh.
Busted.
Uh-oh. Gotcha.
Yep. Got him. Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
Air bubbles? What? It is weird, huh? Interesting. What you guys think?
But Grush stood up there and he was very careful with his words, and I want people to know why. He sits there under oath and he says, it was my job to look at over 2,000 special access programs, like black programs. And it was my job to find out if any of them had to do with UAP and if there's any money being hidden, misappropriated, theft. And he's like, after interviewing 40 witnesses, I found a ton of shit that supports this. And in fact, he said, I found people who worked on the craft firsthand. Wow. And they had to come in, or they willingly came in. He called them hostile and non-hostile witnesses. And he's like, so I did that whole thing. The second I did that, which was my job, I was given the job, reprisals started happening to me.
See, this is why I say on that last video that time traveler was full of crap, because we have members of Congress saying they've witnessed these craft and vehicles and beings, and the guy said they don't touch down until like 2030 or something like that.
Yeah, 2028 or something. Yeah, you tripping.
Yeah, that was cap.
Because there is no law.
Title 26 requires you to file a return.
But doesn't Title 26 have to be in compliance with the Supreme Court decisions?
You're going to take a 1920 case and superimpose it on the whole Internal Revenue Code that was written after it? No, that's not.
I can't believe what I just heard. Rewind.
You're going to take a 1920 case and superimpose it on the whole Internal Revenue Code that was written after it? No, that's not.
Remember he said earlier the Internal Revenue Code was authorized by the 16th Amendment?
The Internal Revenue Code is authorized by the 16th Amendment.
Remember, the Supreme Court said the 16th Amendment did not give the government any new taxing power. These decisions have never been overturned. Let's listen further. Can the lower courts overrule the Supreme Court?
No.
How are they putting people in jail today for not paying a tax on their labor?
Good
when
question.
The Supreme Court said they don't have to.
Doesn't the IRS code have to be in compliance with the Supreme Court? That's my point.
It's a great question. I don't know enough about that to really have a true opinion, but it's interesting, man, because they found a way to keep on taking and taking and taking.
No matter what. The irony is this whole country was started on taxation.
Exactly.
and rebelling against taxation.
Yeah, exactly. And then they just become the best at it. They tax the money that they've already taxed you, and then they tax that money when you give it to somebody else so they can tax it again. And it's crazy, man.
Sensational.
Can't believe no one's talking about the fact that 90% of the population has most of their energy in the two lowest chakras. When your energy is mostly in your root chakra, the two things you look forward to the most are eating and sleeping, which are the two most basic aspects of life. The second lowest chakra, which is the sacral chakra, is associated with pleasure seeking and sex. When your energy is low or you feel depressed or anxious, it's because your chakras are imbalanced. Meditation and energy work are the answers.
At least had an answer. Meditate and hiking or something. I did hear meditation.
Yeah, whatever he said.
Screenshot this and zoom in closely. Look at the bottom. It moved.
I didn't see it move, my guy.
So my question is, why do people think there's something wrong with you?
Yeah.
But I legitimately, like, you've been medicated. They've put you away, right? They've brought you to how did that happen?
Well, I'll say these two things. I think very three-dimensionally. I don't think in the black and white lines that I've been programmed to think in. And I think in full color. So when I talk, I have to describe a thought in 5 ways. You know, we enjoy food that has multiple seasoning in it. We enjoy music that has multiple instruments. So when I talk, it's not a rant, it's a symphony of ideas. And when you collect them, you say, oh, these are all these things that connect. Yeah, you know, I just tell the truth. And telling the truth is crazy in a world full of...
Okay. I like that. We're not arguing. We're having a melancholy discourse, disagreements. I remember when Dave Chappelle, he said something one time. He was saying that, like the de facto judgment when you don't understand someone is to say they're crazy. Of course, I'm paraphrasing, but he was like, you don't understand how dismissive that is because you don't know what the other person has seen or what they're going through, Yeah. And I imagine you see some stuff when you get to a certain level of success, no matter how you get there, no matter what you've had to do to get there. I imagine that like there are certain things that the everyday normal Joe just, really can't wrap their head around.
Colorful discourse. Yeah. The fuck is that? And it disappeared. You missed it, didn't you? Hold on. We gotta run it back.
Run that back.
Boom, look at that.
What the heck?
You know what that is? That's that little alien dude. Those coffee aliens from Men in Black.
If you're a person, flash the light.
That's crazy. Look at this joint.
Okay, maybe it's not. Oh! The next day, the motherfucker was dead.
That is moving kind of quick.
I don't know what that is.
Most of y'all know how I feel about my neighborhood, right? And how it's a fucking simulation.
Like literally all the houses are the same, right? Why the fuck are all these white cars like dead ass?
Boom.
You guys see that shadow? Where?
Yeah, explain this one.
Where are the clouds?
Another glitch in the Matrix.
Where are the clouds?
How's there a shadow on
Clear
top of the
day.
mountain?
How's that a glitch?
Right there.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
So she said there's no clouds to cast a shadow. What's casting a shadow on the mountain?
Man, I'm not convinced on this one. That's not.
She got me, dog. I'm buying that land on the moon right there. I believe it.
Man, it was a fire up there. That's all that was.
I believe that one. I'm sold.
This is proof that we aren't alone. Okay, so in the video I'm about to show you, it shows a literal UFO going over some town, and it then makes this noise and something happens that isn't normal. All the power in the entire town goes out. Watch the video for yourself, and then we can talk about it after.
Here comes Santa Claus.
That's interesting.
Whoa.
Oh. What?
Okay, so as you can see, that video
Crazy.
is absolutely insane. A UFO literally flew over this small town and made all the power go out. I've never seen a UFO video like this, and
Yeah,
it
that was
kind of
wild.
looks super real.
It was.
Many people are also speculating that this is some government equipment that the public has never seen yet, and they were just testing it out on this small town. But I don't know, that really did look like a UFO, and I wonder what they are actually doing to this small town. And I honestly wonder why this isn't getting talked about more than it is.
It's amazing what CGI can do, though. I'm just saying.
Hey, that's been another one. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. Make sure you comment down below your TikToks and like, share, subscribe. Appreciate you.
Do all that. Don't forget, y'all can go ahead and take y'all aluminum foil, put it back on top of y'all mama refrigerator. We done.
Peace.